time for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Tiger basketball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Jared Patterson. Tiger Talk is being brought to you by Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon with Alicia Watson, Candy Mink, and myself, Katie Carty. Now, Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Jared Patterson, coach the Salem Tigers, and Steelville Cardinals battled in a big seesaw game on Tuesday night down at Steelville. It was a 1-point game after 3 quarters. Tigers had a great third quarter, but Steelville got the best of you in the fourth quarter. Give a lot of credit. They just kept firing away, and our Tigers, we were not hitting our normal field goal percentage, were we?
Yeah, we struggled shooting the ball in that game. Pretty much the entire game. Had some turnovers, some in big spots. It was back and forth game against a good team. Just came up short. So hopefully we can shoot the ball a lot better tonight.
You know, when you come out and take on a team like Steelville, which they had a number of good substitutions, so they have a very good and deep team, but they play at a high pace. And, of course, if you make a few mistakes, they're right there with some size and also some speed. And they take advantage of those mistakes. We've talked about it all year long. The people that get the most points off turnovers are going to win. And I think Steelville accomplished that on Tuesday night.
Yeah, they were really sneaky about sending guys in transition, and they got a lot of easy ones just leaking out and looking past our defense and just getting it out there, and just some big momentum baskets there that got away from us.
Well, you get past that game. It's a non-conference game, and you go in tonight against the Bunker Eagles. We know starting in February we have a lot of SCA games coming up. So this, I kind of don't want to call it a transitional game, but it really is going from those non-conference matchups, the tournament games, now into what we can call big SCA games starting next week, Coach.
Yeah, this is kind of our last non-conference game. Next week we play a district opponent, Sullivan, and then start getting into our real SCA schedule. And so really this is kind of our last chance to get back on track for the real important games. But we want to play well, win or lose. We want to get back to playing good basketball, patient basketball, hitting some shots, and playing really good defense.
And Bunker's got some weapons. Brennan Malloy and a former Salem Tiger, Radford is down that way, and they've got some other weapons, Coach. This is not a team to take lightly.
Yeah, their inside game's really strong, too. The Owen Sanders kid's their next best player. He's real good behind Malloy, and then they got transferred from Ellington. They got a solid group. Not a very deep team, but very talented. They've won some big games this year. And they get up and run as well. You know, they can do things like leak out and transition and do a lot of similar things to Steelville. Real good ball club.
And they like to shoot the three. And so if you're leaving them a lot of room out there, and it really makes you have to kind of wonder what kind of defense you're going to play because, as you mentioned, their inside game is good, but their outside game is good as well.
Yeah, the Malloy kid kind of does it all. He is by far the best player, can really shoot it, can handle it. Can really score at 3 levels. So he's a very versatile player, and he gets all those other kids going. So he'll be the main focus on defense. So if we can kind of keep him in check, I think the rest of it can fall in line.
All right, Coach, the very best of luck tonight against the Bunker Eagles. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Stay tuned, Tiger Basketball. It is next.
Thank you, Stan. That has been Tiger Talk with Coach Jared Patterson, brought to you as a courtesy of Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. Stay tuned. Salem Tiger Basketball is next.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Jet Tire and Auto, Salem's only licensed Lucas Oil Service Center. Drive in today at 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. Moe's Cleaning Service, LLC, the only cleaning service you'll ever need. Give them a call at 573-201-0430 and get Moe for your money.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
Welcome to this KSMO Media broadcast of Salem Tiger basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, The Hot Spot Tanning and Tuxedos, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson Attorney at Law, Riverways Federal Credit Union, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, the Bank of Salem, Napa, Mooney Auto Supply, Your World Today, Town Screen, New Life Auto, Salem License Bureau, Legends Automotive, Moe's Cleaning Service, LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center, Jet Tire and Auto, The Technology Junkyard, American Family Insurance, United Country Real Estate, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, Ozark Overhead Door, Hub's Tire Center, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, and Discount Bins. And now, get ready for Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO.
And welcome back to the Bunker High School Gymnasium for Salem Tiger and Bunker Eagle basketball. Hi, I'm Stan Stevens of KSMO Media, along with Ben and Sally back at the station. Want to appreciate everybody who's joined us for our first game tonight between the Lady Tigers and the Lady Eagles. The Lady Eagles won that one convincingly, 77-29. Well, just a few moments ago, the JV of Salem defeated Bunker by a score of 37-18. So we went 1-1 on the night, so this will be the rubber game with a 3-game series, I guess you could say. Do want to thank our ladies at Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon for sponsoring our Tiger Talk, brought by Alicia, Candy, and Katie at 101 West 4th Street downtown. And we also want to thank United Country Salem Realty for sponsoring our intro to Salem Tiger basketball. Babette Wells, owner and broker, 729-3148, or stop by 605 South Main. We also want to thank Ozark Overhead Door for our score bug. If you're videoing with us, you see that at the bottom of our screen. Zane and his entire staff do a tremendous job for installing new doors or repairing or doing preventive maintenance to your doors. 314-243-9341. And the Instant Replay brought to you by Hub's Tire Center for sponsoring our Instant Replay. 3-generation family-owned business in Salem at 801 South Main. All your tire needs, state inspections, auto repair, brakes, and more. It's Hub's Tire Center. And now here are our starters brought to you by Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon.
Lincoln Thomas, Jr. Braden Gaps, Jr.
Roy Stevens, Sr.
Gavin Saypaul, Jr. Luke Pryor, Sophomore.
Bunker Eagles, their starters tonight will be Brennan Malloy, Braden Radford, Cheaton Calzado, Jayden Skaggs, and also Hunter Brewer. All ready to get this one underway. Salem in their Carolina blue uniforms tonight with the white numbers and the white scratches at the bottom of the short. Bunker in their white home jerseys with the green trim, the hip band, and also around the bottom of their front part of their short. Oh, we're underway as the ball is tipped back and having it right now to Salem Tigers. Brody Ray giving it off to Lincoln Thomas. Back to Brody Ray. Flips it left side to Braden Gaps. Gaps holding on to it. Now gives it back to Ray. Ray is guarded there by Brendan Malloy. Starts his move to the right. Stops. Kicks it back on top to Luke Pryor. Right above the three-point line. At the top of the key. Pass down to Gavin Saypaul. Trying to get a shot up. Partially blocked by Brewer. And it comes down in the hands of Malloy. Here he comes the other way. Malloy. Can he get across to Owen Sanders in the starting lineup? Sorry, I think I said Skaggs. It was Sanders. Excuse me for that. Giving it off to Radford. Braden Radford, who played with Salem last year. Back to Malloy. Goes to Calzado in the corner. Calzado getting it back to Malloy. Trying to baseline. Can't do it. Now back to Calzado. Trying to cut in. Goes to Radford, top of the key. Radford backs it out. Brody Ray right there with him. Fires it right side to Calzado. Back to Radford. Braden giving it to Malloy. Malloy goes to Calzado in the corner. Saypaul right with him. Now goes back out to Radford. Left side pass to Brewer. Back to Radford. Bunker moving the ball around the perimeter for the most part. As we played a minute and 19 seconds of this first quarter, no score. Here's Malloy, his three, it's good. Well, he is such a sweet shooter. And Brennan hits it from the corner. Doesn't take him long to get set up. Here's Ray trying to dance his way in. Gets cut off by Malloy. We'll hand it off to Braden Gaps. Back to Brody Ray in that corner. Giving it to Thomas. 3-0 Eagles. Thomas, top of the key, trying to drive in. Stops. Brewer cut him off. Back to Ray. Ray trying his move inside. Can't. Back to Gaps. Guarded by Malloy. Gaps under the basket. Moves all the way outside beyond 3. Couldn't get the shot off. Down to Sapaw. Sapaw underneath. Trying to get that shot up. No good. Gavin takes it again. Missed it as he got his own rebound and brought down by Malloy. Quickly the other way. Here's Radford, and it trickles in. Sapaw couldn't get that shot to fall. Malloy grabbed the rebound, hit Radford, streaking down the side. 5-0 Eagles. Sapaw over to Gaps. Gaps gets a pick, stops, trying to get it back to Thomas, and he does. Lincoln on the perimeter, backs out between the circles. Left side pass to Ray. Brody Ray inside to Sapaw. Back outside to Pryor. Luke Pryor goes right over top of Brewer. Now a very smart move by Luke Pryor. And give Brewer a lot of credit. He knew it was coming. And the charge called on Pryor, and that turns the ball over. First turnover of the game for either team. 5-0 Eagles, 5:14 to go, and the pass by Sanders somehow eludes Malloy and goes into the stands. Salem takes over the ball. That's their first turnover. Here's Ray trying to go by Malloy. He does to the hole, trying to lay it up. No good. Brought down by Thomas. Thomas, baby hook shot, good. 5-2 our score. 3 minutes into this one. Little ball right now. Sanders, Owen gives it off to Calzado. Calzado stops, fires it across to Malloy. Malloy beyond 3, guarded by Thomas. Moves out near center court. Brennan Malloy goes right side to Calzado, flipping it down low. Ball tip stolen away by the Salem Tigers, and back they come. Quickly into the zone is Gaps. Gaps looking back, trying to get it to Ray. He does. Ray moves from the left to right, top of the key, trying to drive in. 10-foot jumper, no good. And Malloy brings that rebound down. Again, quickly down for the Bunker Eagles. Malloy down the middle of the floor. Long 3. It's off the iron. No good. Sanders with that rebound. Had it stolen away. All the way down to Salem Tigers, Thomas. Thomas, jump shot, good. Maneuvered his way around. Down low it goes to Brewer. He lays it up and in. Hunter Brewer, and both teams trade baskets. 3-point Bunker lead with 3:45 to go first quarter. Ray, top of the key. Ray bounce pass down to Sapaw, all alone, he scores. Gavin got away from Sanders and is able to lay that one in. Sanders over to Radford. Radford right at the timeline, follows across to Calzado. Calzado, pass to Malloy, driving baseline, and Malloy is fouled. And the foul is called on Pryor, and they're going to count the basket and give him the free throw shot. Coach Patterson has an argument there as the play was called out high. But they give him the basket, and he'll shoot the free throw. And the free throw's no good, brought down by Thomas. 9-6 our score. Thomas, top of the key, stops, looks left, goes back right. Giving it to Caden Moody, who just checked in. Moody handing it off to Caps. A long 3, it's offline. Brought down by Sanders. Sanders, tied up by Sapaw, gives it back off to Jayden Skaggs, who's in the game now. Skaggs across to Malloy. Goes in the corner, waiting for Dare Radford. Radford all the way back out on top. Getting it to Skaggs. Back to Radford. Open for the three. Takes it. He's got it. 5 points for he and Malloy. And Bunker leads it by 6, 12-6. Tigers trying to drive in. And a foul called on Gavin Sapaw, and he'll turn the ball over, and a timeout called by Coach Patterson. Timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance and, of course, Jonas Schaefer, your agent, 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds, Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
I'd like to thank our great sponsors for bringing you Tiger and Eagle basketball. On the Spot Auto Glass. Check them out on Facebook or call 247-3608. What they do is in their name. They change out your auto glass on the spot. On the Spot Auto Glass, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. And Legends Auto at 500 West Scenic Groves Boulevard in Salem. Let them put your car back in tip-top shape. Do it before springtime. 573-729-2884 at the corner of Highway 3272 in MacArthur. Legends Auto. 12-6 our score. Malloy gives it off to Sanders. Goes back out on top to Braden Radford to Malloy. He passes it back to Radford as they stay beyond the three-point line. Down on the perimeter, driving in is Skaggs. Back on top to Malloy. Malloy giving it to Sanders. Almost lost it. Sanders takes it to the hole but misses it. Ball loose on the floor. Brought down by Skaggs. Skaggs underneath, walked with the ball. He tried to travel through the paint. He'll turn the ball over, and that's the fourth turnover for Bunker in this first quarter. 2:09, 12-6. Eagles lead it. As Gaps will bring it up. Gaps to his right side. Handing a ball off to Thomas. Now back to Roy Stevens. Stevens giving it back to Gaps on top to Cade Moody. Moody guarded there by Malloy, gives it back to Stevens. Stevens drives in, fadeaway jumper. It's too short, hits the front of the rim, and comes down into the hands of Bunker. Driving all the way down, laying it up and in is Landon Lanham. He gets the rebound and the basket. It's 14-6. Eagles have the lead as Moody brings it up. Looks right. It goes to Sapaw, that high post. Back to Moody, going baseline. Takes it to the hole, missed the shot. Sapaw to rebound, and he'll be fouled by Lanham. Sapaw goes to the line. First free throws of the night for Salem Tigers, and they miss.
Elbow.
Calzado back in, Radford out. Brewer back in as well. Next one by Sapaw trickles in. 14-7 to score with the Eagles on top. Malloy getting it over to Lanham. Back to Malloy. Malloy, double team, gets it down the middle of the floor. Driving down, taking it right into the paint was Skaggs, and a foul called on blue, number 34. That's Gavin Sapaw. (14-7), 1:13 to go, first quarter.
Every time I blow the whistle, you're going to talk to me. Okay.
Ball shot wide off the side of the basket by Skaggs. Barry's going to come in for Sapaw, who has 2 fouls. It happened to him in Steelville the other night. He had to sit down for basically the whole first half.
You got 11, Jake.
Jaden Skaggs' next free throw, that misses too. Brought down by Stevens. 14-7 to score. With the ball, it is Gaps trying to drive in. Gaps to the hole, 9-footer, good. Gaps on the baseline, pulls up and hits the 9-footer. 14-9 to score. Pass stolen away by Moody. Moody put the shot up. He is fouled by Skaggs. A steal by the Salem Tigers. Moody And then Skaggs with a foul. To the line is Moody. Caden Moody with a good move to take that ball almost out of the hands of Skaggs, but then misses the free throw. 14-9 our score with 51 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Make it 14-10 as Malloy has it. He goes back to Lanham, back to Malloy. They play catch. They have to get over the timeline. They do to Brewer. Brewer stops, turns, spins, hands it off to Malloy. Malloy out near center court. Slowing it down with 30 seconds left. Looks like Bunker be settling for the last shot here this first quarter. They have a 4-point lead, 14-10. Malloy standing near center court, down to 18 seconds left. Not making any forward movement. Salem Tigers not closing in on him. Now Malloy makes his move, 7 seconds. Goes across, it's Skaggs back to Calzado. Calzado with the three. It's off the rim, no good. Brought down by Gaps, and that'll do it for 1 quarter of play. It's the Bunker Eagles 14, the Salem Tigers 10. Back in 1 minute with the second quarter. It's Tiger Basketball and KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They are so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
I always like to thank our great sponsors like Discount Bins at 1201 Scenic Ridge Boulevard East for bringing you Tiger Basketball. Remember, they have great prices on a number of different items. Just need to check it out every single day. 573-543-2113. Discount Bins, proud to support your Salem Tigers. Calzado in the corner as we get underway here in the second quarter, brought to you by your friends at Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Straight, your agent. Auto, home, life, or business insurance. Willie's there. As Malloy lets go to three, and he hits. His second three of the game, third three of the night for the Bunker Eagles, who have a 7-point lead. Here's Thomas trying to drive in the corner, handing it off to Brody Ray. Ray to the paint, to the spin time. Goes back out to Thomas. Thomas drives in. Baby left hook is good. Nice shot by Thomas. 5-point Bunker lead as Brewer has it in the offensive zone. Brewer on the base, well, I should say in the right corner. Back to Malloy. Gives it off to Sanders. Sanders back to Malloy as Radford's open in the corner. He gets it. Guarded there by Barry. Fires it back out to Malloy. Left side pass to Calzado. Back on top, Malloy. He'll shoot from out there if you let him. Brewer flips it back out that way. Malloy in the corner trying to drive in. Was Calzado inside to Sanders and knocked away by Roy Stevens. He'll belong to Bunker on the baseline. 6:51 to go in the second quarter. Pass goes outside to Brewer, throws it right in the hands of Thomas. What a steal. Thomas all the way down trying to get a shot up. Backs it out to Stevens for the jumper. It's off the iron and no good. Brought out to Radford. He brings it back the other way. In the corner, Calzado out to Malloy. Tigers had a chance there to cut lead and didn't do it. And now that shot misses by Bunker, tipped up in the air and brought under control by Barry. He gives it off to Brody Ray. 6:22 to go in a half. 17-12 Eagles. Ray, top of the key, fires it down low, intended for Stevens, right through his hands. I'm not sure if Roy was expecting that pass. Flip into Malloy. Malloy up the right wing, guarded there by Ray. Flips it down the corner to Brewer. Brewer hangs on to it beyond the three-point line, out on top to Sanders. Owen flips it over into the left corner. Tipped out of bounds there by Salem and stays with the Bunker Eagles. That pass intended for Calzado. I think it was Thomas that tipped it. Malloy at center court. Under 6 left to go in the half. Calzado goes inside. Sanders from 10 jumps out, up no good. And Stevens has that rebound. Roy the other way. Gives it off to Thomas, who brings it in the offensive zone. Lincoln Thomas beyond the three-point line, hands it off to Gapsch. Gapsch trying to drive in, flips it into the corner. Brody Ray has it there, didn't shoot. Goes back to Thomas. Salem resets. 5:30 to go. Now Ray, that three. It's way offline, no good. And brought under control by Sanders. That missed everything. 17-12 to score. Rolling way down. Sanders brings it up. That shot will not go. It trickled around and came down the hands of Stevens. Ball hit both sides of the rim and came back out. Hanging it off Brody Ray was Lincoln Thomas. Thomas goes in the corner. Tigers start weaving in and out. In the corner, Ray on top to Stevens. Pass on top to Gapsch. Gapsch take the shot. It's a three. Missed it, but he's fouled by Radford. And Braden Gapsch is going to shoot 3 free throws. Gapsch to the line to shoot the free throws. He makes the first. Some discussion on whether it's a 2 or 3. I'm not quite sure what it is. I'm pretty sure it's 3. One official said 3. That one's good. And it's going to be 3. (17-14), some substitutions. Jaden Skaggs back in the game, and that free throw is going to miss. Brought down by Malloy. Back to a 3-point game. The pass goes to Skaggs. Goes back is Lanham trying to find his way down. Back down to Radford. To Lanham underneath, turning it to Brewer. Brewer's shot is up and good. Hunter Brewer has 4. The lead back to 5 for Bunker, with 4:25 to go in the first half. Here's Lincoln Thomas on his homecoming night. The pass intended for Gapsch on the baseline goes off the hands, I believe, of Malloy, out of bounds. He'll stay with the Salem Tigers. Some debris on the floor. 4:17 to go in the half. The inbound comes out to Stevens. Right side pass to Brody Ray. Ray goes in the corner to Thomas. Thomas down low to Barry. Barry trying to drive in. Turns, spins, jump shot, no good. Brought down by Malloy on the backside. Long pass intended for Skaggs underneath. Takes it to the hole, lays it in. Salem slow in getting back, and a timeout called by Coach Patterson. 21-14, Eagles on top. We're going to come back in 30 seconds. That timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance agent Jonas Shaver at 1104 South Main Street here in Salem. We'll come back in 30 seconds. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Hey, don't forget about your friends at Technology Junkyard at 37,228 Highway 72, open Monday through Friday from 10 to 6. If you need repair work on your TV or computer, they can do it. They can also repurpose your old monitors and TVs. Get in touch at 573-453-0418. Back to play. Caden Moody has it with 3:40 to go to Thomas. Back to Moody. Open for the three. Takes it. He's got it. Cade Moody hits the first three for the Salem Tigers in the game, and now a foul's going to be called as Malloy was moving down, and Thomas will get that foul, his first foul of this second quarter by either team. 3:31 to go. Eagles will inbound it. Inbounding it to Malloy. Malloy going across to Radford, back to Malloy in the corner. Waiting for it there. Skaggs trying to get it down to Sanders. Jaden banked that off the Salem Tiger foot out of bounds. Landon Lanham will inbound it. Lanham fires it out on top. Skaggs across to Radford. Now in the corner, there's Sanders. Sanders trying to get away from Thomas. Flips it back out to Radford. Cross. It goes to Skaggs. Hangs on to it. 3:10 left to go in the half. 21-17 Eagles. Back to Skaggs. From Radford. Goes back to Radford. They are out beyond the three-point line. Down to Malloy. Malloy trying to get through Sapal. Can't. Goes back out on top to go down low. Trying to drive his way in. Put a shot up and in. Was Landon Lanham. 6-point bunker lead with 2:45 to go in this first half. Lincoln Thomas has it for Salem. On top, Stevens. Stevens left side pass to Moody, who just hit a three a moment ago. Out on top to Gapsch. Guarded by Radford. Gapsch. Right side pass to Thomas. Thomas trying to go baseline. Does. Kicks it back. Thomas to Moody. Moody down low to Sapal. Going back out on top. Getting it there is Thomas. 2:15 to go. Over to Caden Moody. Moody. Bounce pass to Sapal. Sapal. Back to Stevens. Now across to Moody. Another three, and this one's short. Brought down by Sapal, but he's tackled. Gets it out to Stevens, taking it to the hole, and he's fouled. Good job by Sapal to get that rebound, and then from his behind, he was able to dribble that ball back out to Roy Stevens, who gets fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. That's on Owen Sanders. Salem Tigers 2 of 4 from the stripe in the first quarter. And Stevens hits that one. Right now they're 3 of 4. Salem down by 5 with 1:58 to go. Next one, and that one is no good. Sapal gets it down, puts it back up, no good. Tries it one more time. He's fouled again. I think Sanders again. So, and Sanders with 2 fast fouls. And Sapal will go to the line. He's 1 of 2 from the stripe. And he misses that one. Calzado in for Sanders. 23-18. Sabah's another free throw, and this one is good. 4-point lead. Pryor in for Roy Stevens. With 1:55 to go in this, the first half. Inbound comes to Brennan Malloy. Malloy will move down the right wing. Gets to the timeline, pulls up. Trying to get past Lincoln Thomas, fires it into Lanham. Lanham into the corner to Radford. Radford baseline, 10-footer, no good. Way too strong, comes down the hands of Moody. Moody the other way. Caden over the timeline. 1.5 to go in this, the first half. Moves to the right side, flips it back out on top to Pryor. Handing it off to Thomas. Thomas from beyond 3. Goes to Sapal on that low base. He gets it out to Pryor. Pryor can't shoot it. Back to Moody. Moody 10-footer, no good. Brought down underneath by Malloy. That's his 5th rebound. Back the other way. 1:05 to go. In the corner, Calzado. Down to Lanham. His shot up, no good. Brought down by Pryor. It's a nice deflection into the hands of Moody. 23-19. 50 seconds left to go in the half. On this homecoming night in Bunker. Here's Gapsch. Gapsch has 4 points in this game. Trying to get down low to Sapal. St. Paul has a shot blocked, but a foul's going to be called, I believe, on Malloy. Could be from behind on Brewer, and it is going to be on Brewer. Malloy went up with him. Didn't know if there was contact from our angle. Tough to see. But Brewer was right behind St. Paul. St. Paul will go back to the line to shoot more free throws. And this one is no good. 40 seconds to go. Actually, about 41 with 40.9 on the clock. That one is good. 3-point Bunker lead. Back comes Malloy. He's fouled there by Moody. First foul for Moody. Second team foul on Salem. (23-20) our score. Landon Lanham to inbound it over to Malloy. Brennan Malloy leading the charge.
Come here, Braden, right there.
Comes up high to Radford. He's waiting for that pass with 25 seconds. Again, the Eagles set for the last shot of the first quarter. Looks like they're trying to do the same here. 13 seconds left. Malloy trying to drive in, kicks it to Radford, back to Malloy, back to Radford. Radford on the baseline, bumps over, layup and in by Lanham. And that's going to do it for the first half. The Salem Tigers hold the Bunker Eagles to 11 points, but they score again only 10 themselves, and they trail it here at halftime by a score of 25-20 here at the Bunker High School Gymnasium. Well, it's been a very good ball game. Hope you've enjoyed it here on KSMO Media. And we are going to take a 3-minute break, get some stats for you, and come right back with more entertaining basketball from the Bunker High School Gym on KSMO Media. We're back in 3 minutes. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Winter car care is going on right now. K&H Auto Supply in Salem. When you get Park City conventional motor oil, 5-quart size, and a microguard filter for $25.99. Brake Best brake parts cleaner, 2 for $8, and a 2-ton jack stand for $34.99. Stop by K&H Auto Supply, your Park City auto parts store.
Park City, yeah, Park City, Park City.
Embracing the philosophy that all students can learn, we at Bunker R3 accept as our mission the task of educating our students to their fullest potential. Our pre-K through 12 campus provides them with a positive, stimulating atmosphere where they can develop intellectual curiosity through a free exchange of ideas. Graduates shall possess such qualities as self-esteem, pride, proper social behaviors, responsibility, and mature work ethics. Furthermore, we believe that developing young adults to be prepared to assume their roles in a democratic society can best be accomplished through the cooperative efforts of all personnel, parents, and our outstanding community. Bunker R3, home of the Eagles, and providing the educational foundation futures are built upon. Bunker is a small community with a big heart. The city of Bunker would like to invite you to come spend a day or a lifetime here. Stop in and check out the history of Bunker at the Bunker Museum. See how Bunker came about and what makes Bunker a special place. Or you might like to come and spend a day in their city park. The city of Bunker would like to say a big thank you to the Tom Stock Foundations for all their help. For more information about Bunker, stop in at Bunker City Hall at 620 6th Street. G&S Convenience Store in Bunker is your one-stop shop. Stop in to top off your tank. They've got gas and diesel. Come inside and pick up your groceries. Get a coffee or soda to go, some snacks for the kiddos, or head to the deli counter for fresh meats and cheeses. G&S Convenience Store in Bunker has a little bit of everything, and they're open 7 days a week. At People's Community Bank in Bunker, we still believe in banking with a personal touch. When you walk in, we greet you by name, offer a variety of services, and let you get back to your day. People's Community Bank also offers many types of loans with competitive rates, fast approval, low closing costs, and confidentiality. Most importantly, these decisions are made locally. When you choose People's Community Bank in Bunker, you choose a bank that cares.
Quality service.
And we're back for the halftime show brought to you by your friends at United Country Salem Realty. We're sponsoring our halftime show. They bring you a great wealth of knowledge about the real estate markets, not only in Dent and surrounding areas, but also throughout the entire United States. If you're looking for property somewhere, stop on by and visit with them. United Country Salem Realty. Call Babette Wells, broker owner, 573-729-3148, or stop by 605 South Main Street here in Salem. Well, Bunker has the lead here at halftime, 25-20, over the Salem Tigers. They are Bunker's being led by Brennan Malloy. He has 8 points, followed by Landon Latham with 6 points, 4 points for Hunter Brewer, 5 points for Braden Radford in the game, and 2 for Dayton Skaggs. Salem Tigers being led at the moment by Lincoln Thomas with 6, 5 points for Gavin Sapal, 4 points for Caden Moody and Braden Gapsh, and 1 point for Roy Stevens. In the rebound game, Salem Tigers have out-rebounded Bunker 13-9 in this one. And free throw shooting, Salem 7 of 13. Bunker 0 for 3 in that first half. As far as steals and turnovers, it's been a fairly clean game. Only 1 steal for Bunker and 5 turnovers. Salem Tigers have 4 steals and 3 turnovers in that first half. So a fairly clean game by both teams. Foul trouble, Gavin Sapal and Luke Pryor each have 2 for Salem, and Owen Sanders has 2 for the Bunker Eagles. This is their homecoming tonight at Bunker. We wish them the very best. Hope it's going to be a very entertaining night for all. We know there's been some influenza out there, so if anybody's out and about, please take care of yourself. Don't forget to wash your hands, and do take care of yourself, and watch out if you start to get a fever, etc. It could be very contagious at this time. Earlier tonight, JV did win it 37-18. Only gave up 3 points in the entire second half. So Tigers came back actually from a deficit of 18-14 at halftime and won that game 37-18. Again, a very, very strong effort, outscoring Bunker in the second half 23-3. So good job by the Tigers. And earlier, the Lady Eagles of Bunker really had their way with Salem Tigers. Kinsey Barton finished with 32 points. Haley Turnboy had 21 more. And the Bunker Lady Eagles destroyed the Salem Tigers, really, 77-29. They played very, very well. Really good job by Raven Gillum. She had a couple of threes in the game, had 11 points. And Allison Walters for Salem had 8. The 2 leading scorers for Salem Tigers. We are at halftime of the boys' game. And again, it's right now 25 for Bunker, 20 for Salem here at halftime. I want to thank our great sponsors for making it possible to bring you Tiger basketball, like the Hotspot Tanning and Tuxes in the Crossroads, 1114 South Main Street. 24-hour tanning is available, plus they have that red light therapy, and they have all of your tuxedo needs, guys, when you have a formal to go to or some special event. Call up 729-8699 or stop by the Crossroads Shopping Center. That's your friends at the Hotspot Tanning and Tuxes, and also your friends at Jet Tire and Auto, 800 South Park Avenue right here in Salem. They have a wide variety of different tires, custom wheels, and your off-road accessories. Get in touch with Jet Tires and Auto by calling 729-3650 or go to www.jettiresandauto.com. All proud supporters of your Salem Tigers. We are at halftime. We're going to come back with the start of the third quarter in about 2 minutes. We're going to take that break and come right back. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Quality services, expedient delivery, and fair pricing has been the rule at Reynolds County Abstract Company. Their experts do a thorough job of handling all aspects of your real estate title and settlement services for a large and ever-growing number of satisfied, loyal clients. For all your purchasing or refinancing needs, large or small, call today for a quote at 573-648-2366 or stop by 2308 Pine Street in Centerville, Missouri. Reynolds County Abstract Company.
Tonight's game is being brought to you by Rowdy's Gas Station and Garage, located in Bunker, Missouri, offering 24-hour, 7-day-a-week roadside assistance and towing, and also serves Ellington, Centerville, Lesterville, Eminence, Salem, and Viburnum. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Woods Dairyette, a family-owned and operated restaurant. They feature daily specials, fast food, pizza, and soft-serve ice cream. Thank you to these incredible sponsors. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center in Salem is here for all of your veterinary needs. From your house cat to a herd of cattle, Dr. Cunningham and her expert staff are here to help. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center is committed to providing your animals with the highest level of care and support. Schedule an appointment today for checkups, boarding, surgery, supplies, or even 24/7 emergency services for established clients. Stop by or call in today and get the veterinary care that your pets deserve.
Progressive Ozark Bank is proud to announce a better way to manage your debit card fraud alerts. Instead of a phone call, customers will receive a message on their text-enabled numbers if there is a concern on a debit card transaction. It's fast and easy. Want to find out how you can get fraud text alerts on your phone? Drop by or call Progressive Ozark Bank for more information. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured, where people matter.
We welcome you back to Bunker High School Gymnasium. Getting ready for the second half. It's brought to you by your friends at Farm Bureau Insurance. Willie Strader, your agent. Farm Bureau is ready for you and all your small business needs. If you have a need, get in touch with them at 729-4941. We'll stop by 1414 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Thanks for being with us on KSMO Media on your Friday night. Remember, our next game will be on Monday in a makeup game with the Sullivan Eagles. The JV action will be at 6. We'll bring you the varsity contest about 7:15 on KSMO Media, KSMO Radio AM 1340, FM 95.7, and then video streamed on KSMO YouTube page, our KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMORadio.com. That'll be Monday against Sullivan. Brody Ray has it as Salem starts the third quarter with the ball down by 5 points. Braden Gapsch has it. Guarded there by Malloy. Gapsch drives the right side to baseline, goes underneath the basket, turns, spins, can't get the shot off, goes back to Thomas, and Salem will reset. 22 seconds into this. A lot of run around, but Gapsch couldn't get open. Malloy stayed right with him. Good coverage by Malloy. Pass to Gapsch, the three-pointer up. It's offline, no good. And then a foul's going to be called on Sapah when Radford went down. Sapah will have his third foul. Radford came down with the ball and got bumped. They called a foul on Sapah. That's his third. He'll stay in the game for the moment. Pass comes down to Brewer. Pass in the middle of the floor to Radford. Radford backs it back out to Sanders, who gives it to Malloy on their center court. He hands it off to Radford there, and now Braden stands in the Eagle at center court here at Bunker. Back to Malloy. Goes in the corner to Calzado. Cheating Calzado back to Malloy on that baseline. Double team, fires it all the way out to Radford. Takes the three, and it's offline. Brought down, put back up, and in by Sanders with a strong rebound. 27-20 our score. Here comes Ray, right top of the key. Trying to drive in, goes baseline, kicks it back on top to Pryor. Left side to Thomas. Lincoln Thomas across the middle, goes dancing into the corner. Now bounce pass down low. Trying to get the shot up is Gavin Sapah, and he'll draw the foul. Sapah trying to knife his way through. And Sanders will get his third foul. So he and Sapah in the same bucket. Gavin will go to the line to shoot two. Free throw is good. Berry will come in for the shooter, which is Sapah. Lanham comes in for Sanders. 27-21. Gavin has hit four, misses that one. Brought down by Lanham. The other way, Malloy in the corner. Radford back to Malloy. Malloy handing it off to Radford. Radford giving it to Malloy. Beyond three. Goes in the corner of Calzado. Calzado holding on to it. Fires in the middle to four to Brewer. Brewer turns, spins. Shot is up and good. He's got 6. The lead is 8 for Bunker. As Ray brings it down. Giving it to Sapal. Sapal to Ray. Back on top, Gaps. Gaps back to Ray. Open for the three. Takes it. Way too hard. Comes down in the hands of Lanham. Off to Malloy. Kicks it in the corner. There's Radford back on top. Malloy, he takes a three, and it's going to bounce in. His third three of the night. And now it's an 11-point Bunker lead. 5.5 to go. Salem with only 1 point in this third quarter. Here's Thomas trying to get it inside. Does to Pryor off the glass and in. And timeout called by Coach Patterson, a full timeout with 5:19 left to go in this, the third quarter. 32 for the Eagles, 23 for the Tigers. We're going to take a 30-second break and come back. That timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance Agent Jonas Schaefer. Remember, if you're underinsured, you need to talk to Jonah about proper coverage, be it your home, your car, or your health. They can do it all for you. Jonas Schaefer, your American Family Insurance Agent. 1104 South Main Street. Back 30 seconds. Tiger Basketball, KSMO Media.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
And welcome back to the Bunker High School Gymnasium. Always like thanking those great sponsors who make it possible for us to bring you Tiger basketball and Eagle basketball, like Salem's license office at 1104 South Main Street in Salem. 729-8305. Remember to go on by and see them for all your licensing needs, whether it be plates or you need to get that new photo ID or maybe that new real ID. Salem license office, 1104 South Main Street. A proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Here's Brewer in the offensive zone. Handing it back over to Malloy, now to Radford. 5 minutes left to go in this, the third quarter. Bunker up by 9. Radford getting it to Malloy. Had to reach behind, but made a nice catch. Getting it to Calzado in the corner. Bounce pass down to Malloy. Out to Radford. All alone for the three. It's no good. Brought down by Pryor. Here comes Thomas the other way in the offensive zone on top to Ray. Brody Ray will hand it. Thought he was going to hand it off. Instead, comes down low and throws it right in the hands of Malloy. Malloy has it, trying to drive in. Does over Ray. Lays it up. Actually, a little flip shot. No good. Brewer trying to put it up. He does, but it's wide. And it comes down the hands of Pryor. 4:18 to go in this, the third quarter. Gaps trying to find a little opening. Turns, spins it back to Ray. Ray almost walked with it back to Thomas. Thomas gets a pick. Jump shot, no good. Brought down by Malloy. Again, the Tigers shooting tonight very erratic, as it was against Steelville on Tuesday night. Malloy, left wing to Calzado, back to Malloy at center court. He hands it off to Radford. Radford hanging on to it, now gives it to Malloy. Right side pass to Calzado, back to Malloy on the baseline. Malloy trying to get it inside. Can't. Now goes to Radford. Takes it to the hole. And Radford's going to be fouled, and he'll shoot two. And it'll be Barry that gets that foul. First free throws for Bunker since the first quarter. (32-23) our score. Radford's free throws no good. Dayton Skaggs comes in for Brewer. Radford has another one coming. This one also no good. Tipped and goes out of bounds. And they'll say it went off Salem. Oh, the Eagles 0 for 5 from the stripe tonight. It's not normal. They're usually a pretty good free throw shooting team.
Stay on him. Stay on him. Come on.
Skaggs trying to get it in. Does to Malloy. His shot is blocked. Comes back, and that shot will not go up on the rebound by Lanham. That's brought down by the Salem Tigers. Here comes Moody. Moody standing out near center court. Goes right side to Thomas. Salem still down by 9. 3:15 to go. Back on top to Gaps. Gaps thought about the shot, didn't take it. Drives down, floats one up and in. From about 5 feet. Long pass down to Calzado. Calzado down, lays it in. Salem Tigers not getting back quick enough. 34-25, still a 9-point deficit. Gaps trying to get a little pick here, hands it off to Moody. Moody off to Thomas. Thomas going by Calzado, his short flip, it trickles in. He's got 8, the Salem Tigers down by 7 again with 2:35 to go in the third quarter. Well, the ball, Skaggs at center court, flips it to corner, Calzado, baseline, takes it to the hole, kicks it outside now to Radford. He takes it to the hole, his jumper's no good. He'll be fouled and go back to the line. Cade Moody will get that foul. Third team foul on Salem. So Radford, who just missed 2 free throws, makes this one. Barry checks out. Roy Stevens comes in. And the next one, this one also good. And a violation on that one by Radford. I'm sorry, violation on that one by Lanham. So no basket. No basket. 35-27. Here's Gaps with it. Gaps handing that ball off to Moody now. Over to Stevens. He gives it to Thomas. Thomas at the free throw line. Out to Moody. Moody across to Thomas. Eagles flooding the sides where the three-point shooters are going. They're doing a really good job, and they've got Radford on top of Gaps or Malloy, one of the two. So he can't get that shot off. He gets a little bit of a pick, does take the 3, and this one pinballs out. No good. And coming down with that ball was Skaggs. And the foul called on Roy Stevens going over the back of Skaggs. I'm sorry, of Skaggs. Malloy over to Radford as there's a minute 45 to go. Here comes Skaggs right down the middle of the floor to Calzado out on top. Malloy to the paint, to the hole. Has it blocked away by Pryor. Back comes Gaps over to Moody. Moody drives in, 10-footer. It goes in. Cade Moody has 6. Ball pinballed around and fell through. 35-29, a 6-point Eagle lead. With the ball, Lanham over to Malloy. Down to Skaggs, baseline to Calzado. Fires it out on top to Malloy. 1:15 left to go on their center court. He gives it to Calzado. Taking it in, little floater, good by Lanham. He's got 8. The Eagle lead back to 8. With a minute to go in the third quarter. Here's Gaps trying to get a pick. Goes to the corner, trying to take it baseline. Flips it on top to Pryor. Now to Moody. Moody holding on to it. Out near center court. Tigers down by 8. They start to move. Moody gives it off to Gaps. Quick 3 is up. It's no good. And goes back to Moody. Moody trying to put that ball up. It's no good. And a foul's going to be called underneath. Moody got the rebound. And Calzado will get the foul. I don't know if it's a shooting foul or not. I think it's on the floor. The inbound comes to Pryor. Pryor takes the jumper, and it's no good. Trying to follow up that rebound. Fought for and battled for by Roy Stevens and Skaggs. And possession arrow will favor Bunker. 26 seconds to go in this third quarter. Salem still down by 8. And they're shooting But again, a bit erratic tonight. Braden Gapsch has 6 points, but no threes. And Thomas has 8 points, no threes. 18 seconds left. Give the Bunker defense a lot of credit. They have kept those guys from getting wide open 3 shots. Brendan Malloy hangs on to it. They're setting up that last shot here for the Eagles. Here he comes. He drives in. Ball knocked away, but comes right back to him. He floats it up wide. No good. Put back up. Missed by Brewer. And we played 3 quarters here at Bunker. It's the Eagles 37, the Tigers 29. Back in a minute with the 4th quarter. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
We welcome you back to the Bunker High School Gymnasium for our final regulation quarter. 37 for Bunker, 29 for the Salem Tigers. Only 9 points scored by Salem, and Bunker able to finish with 12 more. So they have an 8-point lead over the Salem Tigers entering this 4th quarter. Brody Ray back in the game, gives it off to Thomas. Luke takes the 3, and he can't get it to go. Sapal waits and puts it back up, and he's fouled by Sanders. And that'll be his 4th. So Owen Sanders, just back in to start the 4th quarter, quickly picks up his 4th foul. And Sapal, who's 500 from the free throw line, misses everything with that one. That's an air ball. Ball looked like it came out of his hand way too early. The Tigers right now 50% from the free throw line. This one is good. The lead 7 by Bunker as Malloy has it. Looking down the floor, drives past Thomas. Malloy pulls up. He'll hand that ball off to Radford. Braden trying to get away from Ray. They go down in the corner. Calzado goes back out to Radford as they keep that ball on the perimeter. Inside it goes. Turn, spin, move. Taking it down low. The ball goes out of bounds off the Salem Tigers' hand with that move with Landon Lanham. Landon will inbound it quickly to Calzado. The 3-pointer is an air ball. Brought down by Gapsch on the backside. Gapsch quickly down to Thomas. Lincoln. Beyond 3, backs up. Getting pressure by Malloy. Over to Stevens. Stevens spins, turns, wants to give it to Gapsch and does. Guarded by Radford. Gapsch takes it down, trying to float it. And he has that shot partially blocked by Brewer. Braden trying to get inside, trying to shoot, trying to get shots off. Bunker Eagle defense has been very good tonight, keeping him from getting any shots off. The inbound comes out to Brody Ray. Now over to Thomas. Pass to Gapsch in the corner. Gapsch stops, trying to get it off to Sapal. Sapal guarded there by Brewer. Sapal goes right over top of him and draws the charge. That'll be a turnover. Gavin dropped the shoulder and just kept driving through Brewer. Sometimes they're a little bit too obvious. That one was too obvious. Calzado comes out, Skaggs in. Gavin just trying to make something happen, but that was not going to work in his favor, trying to go through a big guy like Brewer. So at 6:47 to go, the Eagles have the ball on the baseline on that turnover. And here comes Malloy. Salem with a little bit of forecourt pressure. They don't normally do that. They've done it a couple times tonight. Pass goes in the corner. Lanham going back on top to Radford, handing it back to Malloy. Ray comes out to say hello. Flips it back over to Skaggs now. Jaden Skaggs goes left side, getting it down low into Malloy with Radford. Baseline to Brewer, and he's underneath the basket, and Thomas will foul, or sorry, Roy Stevens will foul him. Stevens underneath the basket. Apologize, every now and then we have a coach walk in front of us or an official, and we cannot see the person, and we have to assume who was there is still making the play. Free throw misses this time. Brewer got 1 of 2. Bunker 1 of 9, or 2 of 9 on the night from free throw shooting. Salem right now, 9 of 17. Shot by Braden Gaps for 3. He's got it, and that's his first 3 of the night. And the Tigers are down by 5 with 6:08 to go. And Salem coach Jared Patterson burns the timeout. 38 for the Eagles, 33 for the Tigers. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. The timeout brought to you by American Family Insurance Agent Jonas Schaefer. Remember, if you've gotten married or divorced, take time out. Update the beneficiary in your life insurance. Call Jonah 729-5165. Back in 30 seconds. Tiger basketball and KSMO Media.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
And welcome back. Well, I'd like to thank our great sponsors like New Life Auto at 583 Highway 68 in Salem. Put new life into your auto. Get in touch with them at 573-453-8305. 6:07 to go. Here's Malloy trying to get away from a double team. Goes back to Radford. Radford fires a long pass down to Brewer. Brewer trying to go back. Ball tipped away and stays with the Bunker Eagles as Malloy able to get it back from Thomas, who could not get possession. He hands it off to Skaggs. Skaggs between the circles, trying to drive in, backs up a little bit. Flips it over to Lanham. Lanham beyond the three-point line. Get across, stolen there by Thomas. Lincoln takes it down, lays it in. Nice steal by Lincoln. That's just a second turnover by Bunker in the second half. And then a foul called on Brody Ray as Bunker came back up the floor. 3-point ball game, 38-35. Malloy giving it over to Brewer. Brewer right at the top of the key, handing it off to Lanham. Lanham guarded by Pryor. Goes across to Malloy. Malloy handing it off there to Skaggs. They keep that ball on the perimeter. Back to Radford. Inside to Lanham. Lanham tied up, gets a shot off, but no good, and Barry has it. Barry comes back the other way to Brody Ray. 4:55 to go. A lot of time left. Salem down by 3. And Brody Ray pulls up, gets it on top to Pryor, left side to Thomas. Thomas on top to Ray. Brody takes it. Starts to drive into the corner. Stops trying to go to Barry. He does. Barry had that ball stolen away. First steal by Bunker in this half. Here's Malloy down. His shot is up and good. Count the basket. And he draws the foul on Brody Ray. What a play by Malloy. Oh, they're going to call that on Barry, the foul, not on Ray. The basket is good. The foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot the extra free throw. Malloy is 0 for 1 from the stripe. This free throw is good. Back to a 6-point lead for the Eagles. Here comes Ray. Ray trying to drive in. Can't. Goes to Pryor, top of the key, over to Thomas. Thomas on top to Gaps. Gaps takes the three. It's good. Back to a 3-point game. Pass in the corner. Here comes the Eagles back up the floor, and a foul's going to be called on the Salem Tigers. Thomas. Lincoln going for the steal. Couldn't get it, but got the foul with 4:07 to go. A lot of time left. But the problem is Salem Tigers right now have their 5th foul of this 4th quarter. And going to the line is Malloy. And he hits. And a timeout called by Bunker. 42-38, 4:07 left to go. The Eagles on top. Let's take a 30-second break and come back. Break brought to you by American Family Insurance agent Jonas Schaefer, 729-5165. It's Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink and Katie Carty, On the Spot Auto Glass, Hubs Tire Center, Ozark Overhead Door, The Technology Junkyard, Legends Automotive LLC, Flying W Boutique, Salem License Bureau, and New Life Auto. Be sure to thank these sponsors for bringing you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
4:07 left to go in regulation. 42-38 our score. The Eagles have 13-3 record coming into this one. Salem Tigers 7-11. Oh, let's see what the Tigers can do here. One more shot for Malloy. They have battled. They've got it back. They've been a 3-point deficit a couple of times, but they just cannot get back to even. It was this way against Steelville as well on Tuesday night. They had one lead in that game, 34-33. And unfortunately, that was way too early in the game as Malloy hits both free throws. Back to a 5-point lead as Ray has it for Salem. Ray down to Gaps, and Gaps had that ball go off his hands out of bounds. Five turnovers now for Salem in this second half. They had only 3 in the first half. Still a very good number. Unfortunately, they're coming here when they really need possessions. Right now with the ball, Lanham. Lanham handing that ball off to Radford, trying to drive in, walked with it, no call. Getting it back to Skaggs. Skaggs runs into Thomas and actually handed the ball off to Malloy at that time. Ball knocked out of the hands, and coming back with it is Pryor, and he's fouled by Malloy. After the Tigers get the steal, turnover number 3 on Bunker. Malloy gets his first foul. Bunker has only 2 fouls here in this fourth quarter with 3:26 to go. Thomas has it on the handoff. Trying to drive in, goes back outside to Sapal. Jump shot is short as he bumped into Brewer and brought down by Lanham. Here comes Malloy to the paint, to the hole for the free throw line. Kicks it back out on top. Getting it there was Lanham. Back to Malloy. Guarded by Ray. Here comes Lanham. All the way, I should say, here comes Malloy all the way in and lays it in. 7 points for him in this fourth quarter and 18 on the night. And they stop play as there's a little bit of moisture underneath the basket where Salem went down. So they come out with the squeegee. The new floor dryer they have here, and they take care of that. (45-38) back to a 7-point Bunker lead. here tonight. So the inbound will be picked up by Thomas near center court. Almost lost it. Back to Ray. Takes a long three, and he hits. Thomas. Lincoln just pulled up and hit it. He's got 13 on the night. Salem back within 4. Malloy has it. 2:35 to go now in regulation. Driving down the right side against Ray. All the way down. Malloy takes it to the hole. Missed it. Got his own rebound. Pulls it back out. And he'll be fouled there by Gaps. And they'll go to the line to shoot 2. So Malloy went all the way down, laid it up, missed it, but got his own rebound on the backside. And then a foul is called. And Coach Gorman calls time out. 45 for Bunker, 41 for Salem. Let's take a 30-second break and come back with more basketball action from the Bunker High School Gymnasium on our doubleheader night. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
For surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And we're back. Want to thank our friends at Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center for being a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Dr. Ashley Cunningham and her staff at 900 West Scenic Ridge Boulevard. Remember, for livestock or your pets, she's the vet you need. 573-729-4031. Ashley Cunningham and Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Back to the free throw line goes Brennan Malloy. And again, shooting 2, and he's finally feeling it from that line. He's got 4 straight now here in this fourth quarter. And this one is good as well. So the lead back to 6. Tigers hand off to Thomas. Thomas trying to drive in. Pulls it back out. Stops, takes a short jumper. It's too short. Sapal keeps it alive, but it goes in the hands of Radford. Radford gives it over to Malloy, and a blocking foul called on Brody Ray. Never got to Malloy. And Malloy will shoot more free throws. Free throws good. He's now 6 for 6 in this fourth quarter. 7 for 7. He's keeping a separation where Salem can't get caught up. 8-point deficit. Here comes Gaps. Gaps trying to find an opening over to Ray. He takes the 3, and it's off the front of the rim, taken down by Pryor. Tigers get it to Gaps for a 3. That's off the iron, no good. Taken down again by Gaps. Gaps out to Thomas. Thomas backs up, kicks it to Ray for another 3 from the corner. That's short. No good. Brought down by Gaps. Another 3. This one finally goes down. Gaps with 2 rebounds, and Thomas with a rebound. I'll tell you, a lot of three-point efforts there by the Salem Tiger, but finally took them 4 to get that third three-pointer. 49-44. Minute 12 to go. With it, Skaggs off to Malloy, and Malloy will be fouled again by Thomas. And that'll be his third. Malloy, who's not missing from the free throw line now. Probably the wrong guy to be sending there. 1:08 to go. But Bunker has done a good job of keeping the ball in his hands, and he's hot. Free throw is good. Eight of 8 right now in this fourth quarter, and he's got one more coming. 9 of 9. I say, that's the wrong guy to be fouling. Unfortunately for the Salem Tigers, that's who Bunker wants to have hold the ball. Here's Thomas all the way down. On top, Luke Pryor. He comes down. Short shot is too short. He's fouled with 55.6 seconds left. He'll go to the line and he'll shoot 2. Foul's called on Brewer. Salem down by 7. Pryor gets to shoot 2. First one's no good. Next one by Pryor. It's no good as well. Brought down by Malloy. And another foul called on Salem. And again, another one on allowing Malloy to go shoot more free throws. Well, he's going to get tired of shooting them sooner or later. 9 of 9. He's got 13 points in this fourth quarter and 24 points on the night. And 2 more shots, and this one is good. Did a little pinball around, but it fell through. Next one, also good. 3-possession game. A timeout called by Coach Gorman of Bunker. 53 for the Eagles, 44 for the Tigers. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. Brought to you by American Family Insurance Agent Jonas Shaver. It's Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Fourth quarter action, under a minute left in regulation. Salem down by 9. As Ray brings it up, gets to the top of the key. Salem can't mess around here. Need to get some shots off to go back to Thomas. Thomas to Moody, his three-pointer. It's offline. Hit the edge of the basket, goes out of bounds. It belongs to Bunker. 39.2 left. Salem Tigers are going to have to do full court press. Here's Radford getting it back to Skaggs. Skaggs, going to foul somebody, foul him. Don't let him get it over to Malloy. 11 straight free throws for Malloy in this fourth quarter. Foul's called on Caden Moody. Skaggs to the line to shoot 2. Eagles are 12 of 13 from the stripe in this fourth quarter. That one misses. 33.9 seconds left, still a 3-possession game. This free throw here could make it a 4-possession game and would pretty well doom the Tigers, and this one misses as well. Brought down by Pryor. Salem still got a chance. Here comes Gaps down quickly. Gaps turns, spins, takes it to the hole, lays it in. And a timeout called by Coach Patterson. But it's still a 3-possession game. It's 7-point difference. It's the Salem Tigers trailing the Eagles 53-46. We'll take a timeout on the floor, brought to you by American Family Insurance Agent Jonas Shaver. Remember, if you made improvements to your home or you bought a new car, make sure you're not underinsured. Get the right coverage. Get in touch with Jonah at 1104 South Main Street. Back in 30 seconds, Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and we welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
25.1 seconds left in this varsity matchup between the Eagles of Bunker and the Salem Tigers. Glad to have you aboard. We hope you've enjoyed the contest, the ladies' game earlier tonight, and on the boys' game here currently going on. Tuesday, when Houston comes to town, the boys' game will be on KSMO Media video streaming on the regular varsity game, but they've added a girls' game as well. The Bell will be in town at 5 o'clock for a girls contest, and we'll have that one on KSMO Media as well as KSMO Radio. So we hope you'll enjoy that. There'll be another doubleheader, boys doubleheader, girls first, boys JV, boys varsity. We'll have the varsity games on KSMO Media, but not the JV. So Malloy goes back, 11 of 11 here in this fourth quarter, and he makes that one. He missed his first one of the night. Eagles were 0 for 3 in the first half. He's going for 13 in a row. And he gets it. Back to a 9-point lead with 24 seconds left. Ray comes down. Ray has that ball knocked away. It goes back. Court picked up by Pryor. Pryor over to Gaps. Gaps picks it up. Shot too short. Brought down. Controlled by Brewer, and then a foul called. And this one is in the books for the Eagles. 11.9 seconds left. Fouls called on Luke Pryor, his third. So Brewer to the line where he is 1 for 2. And he's 2 for 4. The lead is 10. Ray will pick it up with 11 seconds to go. Comes down, takes it all the way down, lays it up and in. Academic at this point, and that's going to do it. 56-48, the final score, as the Bunker Eagles beat the Salem Tigers here tonight. And a very high-scoring fourth quarter. The Eagles scored 19, and the Salem Tigers, though, actually doubled their score, scoring 24 points in the fourth quarter, but to no avail as they lose it by 8, 56-48 here tonight. We're going to take a 3-minute break and come back and wrap things up here from the Bunker High School Gymnasium, and it is their homecoming night, and we hope that they have an incredible one at that here tonight, but we'll find that out later on. But let's go take a 3-minute break and come back with stats from this one. Tigers lose at 56-48 to the Eagles. We'll come back in 3 minutes. It's Tiger Basketball, KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Welcome to Salem, Missouri, where the charm of the past meets the beauty of the Ozarks. At United Country Real Estate, we're proud to serve the heart of southern Missouri, connecting buyers and sellers across Dent, Phelps, Texas, and surrounding counties. Whether you're looking for a country home, historic property, or recreational land, our local experts live the lifestyle they sell. Contact us today at 573-729-3148 and discover the perfect place to live, work, and play with United Country Real Estate in Salem, Missouri.
It's officially home buying season and the market is heating up. Buying a home is a huge decision and where to get your home loan is just as important. Don't buy your home without checking into Riverways Federal Credit Union's great rates and service. Riverways is not for profit and has more ways to say yes, and you can apply in less than 5 minutes. Need a pre-approval to help seal the deal? We've got you covered. Get started at Riverways FCU today. Riverways Federal Credit Union, located in Rolla, Salem, and Cuba.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors we're able to bring you Salem Tiger Sports and community events. A couple of those sponsors include Discount Bins in Salem. Discount Bins gets truckloads of new merchandise each week, and the prices drop every day. Your World Today, the only daily news flyer in Dent County, available in over 40 locations in Salem and Bunker, as well as online at KSMOradio.com. Be sure to thank these sponsors for bringing you Salem Tiger Sports and community events.
Well, welcome back to the Bunker High School Gymnasium. The Eagles defeat the Salem Tigers 56-48. And again, kind of a wild night. I think I said Salem had 24 points. They did not. They had 19. So but each team scored 19 points in that fourth quarter. But most of the ones by the Eagles were from the free throw shooting of Brennan Malloy. 13 of 13. Wow. They only had 2 baskets in that entire fourth quarter, but a lot of free throw shooting. They were 15 of 19 on a 9, but I'm telling you what, we'll talk about some good free throw shooting. He missed his first one of the night and then went on a 13 of 13 in that fourth quarter to seal the deal for the Bunker Eagles. He led the way with 28 points, and he was the only Bunker Eagle in double figures. Landon Lanham had 8, and Hunter Brewer finished with 8. 6 points for Braden Radford, a couple of points for Calzado. Cheaton Calzado, and then Owen Sanders had 2 points as well. League rebounder for the Eagles was also Malloy with 8. Then it was 5 for Landon Lanham, and then 3 for Owen Sanders. 2 for Hunter Brewer, as well as Jaden Skaggs. 1 for Braden Radford in the Bunker Eagle configuration tonight. 9 turnovers. That's all the Bunker had. 3 steals. They weren't very aggressive tonight. As I have seen them a lot more aggressive in the past than tonight, but didn't need to be. They were able to control the pace of the play, and that was really the key of this game as well. For the Salem Tigers, Braden Gapsch led them with 17 points, getting basically 11 of those in that fourth quarter, 13 for Lincoln Thomas. Then 6 points for Gavin Sapaw and Caden Moody. 2 points each for Luke Pryor and Brody Ray, and 1 point for Roy Stevens in the game. The leading rebounder was Sapaw with 7. 4 for Braden Gapsch and Luke Pryor, 3 each for Thomas and Stevens, 2 for Caden Moody, and 2 for Dan and Barry. Salem 9 of 19 from the stripe. They had 11 turnovers and 6 steals in the game. And then earlier tonight, the JV did defeat Bunker Eagles for Salem, 37-18. And earlier tonight, the Lady Tigers fell 77-29 to Bunker. So the Eagles won 2 of the 3 games tonight. And this is their homecoming as they're getting ready for their homecoming festivities. I want to thank all of you for joining us on KSMO Media for these games. And again, our next broadcast will be on Monday when Sullivan comes to town in a makeup game from the game was snowed out. 6 o'clock JV action. The varsity game will follow. We'll have the varsity game on KSMO Radio, AM 1340, FM 95.7. Clay Moody will be calling that game for us as I will be out of town. And we also will have that on KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube as a video stream. And then we'll do another doubleheader Tuesday with Bell for the girls at 5 o'clock. And then Houston will be in town for our first SCA contest at home. And that will be on Tuesday night when Houston comes to town. And the 6 o'clock JV game, 7:30 varsity action. And the girls game and the varsity boys game will be on KSMO AM 1340 and FM 95.7, as well as video streamed on KSMO Media, which includes KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream, Facebook. For Ben doing all the video work here, I want to thank him. For Sally, who spent the entire evening down at the station. Thank you, Sally. Appreciate that. My name is Stan Stevens. Thanking all of you for being part of our audience tonight. It was the Bunker Eagles defeating the Salem Tigers in this final game for the boys, 56-48. Have yourselves a great weekend. Don't forget Blues hockey coming up next on KSMO Radio. Have a great night.
Thank you for watching this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Tiger Sports. This game was brought to you by Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, The Hotspot Tanning and Tuxedos, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson Attorney at Law, Riverways Federal Credit Union, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Country Mart, The Bank of Salem, Napa, Mooney Auto Supply, Your World Today, Town Screen, New Life Auto, Salem License Bureau, Legends Automotive, Moe's Cleaning Service, LLC, On the Spot Auto Glass, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center, Jet Tire and Auto, The Technology Junkyard, American Family Insurance, United Country Real Estate, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, Ozark Overhead Door, Hubs Tire Center, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, and Discount Bins. Thanks to those fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger Sports and community events right here on KSMO Media.